Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to Unit Lost. My name is Kirioth and I wanted to talk about Assassin's Creed Victory today. I wanted to complain, I wanted to rant and rave about the fact that Ubisoft have announced Assassin's Creed Victory when Assassin's Creed Unity is still a horrible mess. But it turns out that I can't do that because they haven't officially announced it. That would be suicidal. Instead I made the mistake of attempting to get news from Kotaku, which is terrible. Kotaku has said next year's big Assassin's Creed is set in Victorian London. They haven't mentioned the fact that it is in fact a leak. Ubisoft have not announced Assassin's Creed Victory. That would be suicidal because Unity is still in a state, and releasing the next game would be like shooting themselves in the foot, and the other foot, and both knees. It would be ridiculous, and they haven't done that because they know it would be mental. Instead, Kotaku have done what Kotaku does best, which is produce a clickbaity bullshit headline with an article that completely lacks any sort of depth or news. What they're essentially doing is attempting to pick up on the Ubisoft hate of the moment, and let's face it, Ubisoft do deserve a little bit of hate, but not quite as much as they're getting, I think. Watch Dogs was disappointing, it was also buggy. Assassin's Creed Unity was a horrible unfinished mess for most people. They deserve a bit of a talking to, but they don't really deserve as much as they're getting, especially given they're attempting to fix things at the moment. They're giving away Assassin's Creed Unity's first DLC for absolutely free, which is actually quite the thing to do. I can think of other companies who don't make gestures like that. EA. So they're attempting to repair the relationship between them and the consumer, which is never a bad thing. However, Kotaku don't care about that. Kotaku care about views at the cost of everything else. So when they receive a 7-minute target video for Assassin's Creed Victory, instead of, I don't know, saying that it had been leaked and putting the video up in its entirety and leaving it at that, instead they've chosen to make a bullshit headline which does make literally no mention of the fact that it's a leak, and instead of posting the video, they've instead posted screenshots from the video talking about how nice the video looks, how impressive it seems, how many new things there are, and how excited they are for the game to come out. So why would they do that? Well, if they represent the game as being better than it actually is, or say that it's nicer than Unity, or say that it looks like it's more polished, or give it praise where Unity didn't get any, that effectively drives the hate train towards Ubisoft, and that makes it seem as though Ubisoft have missold people on Unity in order to make next year's game even better, when in fact that next year's game is being worked on by Quebec. Ubisoft Quebec instead of Ubisoft Montreal. Montreal did all of the current Assassin's Creed Unity games, I believe. Quebec has only done DLC for Assassin's Creed 3 and Black Flag. So, oh, and it's been in development for 4 years. So really, what we have here is bullshit lies from Kotaku, as we always get from Kotaku, and I'm not fucking having it. Because this kind of reporting is fucking stupid. It's detrimental to everyone. It's detrimental to the consumer. It's detrimental to the developers. And it's detrimental to the publishers. This is a situation where a shitty website is intentionally trying to drum up dislike for a company who are already being swamped by hatred, purely so that they can drive their own views. It's shit. Don't read the article. Don't support them. And just take note of one little thing. No, two little things. I'll give you the first little thing here. First is the PR statement from Ubisoft, which they didn't send to Kotaku, they sent to every other website in existence, because fuck Kotaku. It's always unfortunate when internal assets not intended for public consumption are leaked, and while we certainly welcome anticipation for all of our upcoming titles, we're disappointed for our fans and our development team that this conceptual asset is now public. The team in our Quebec studio have been hard at work on the particular game in question for the past few years, and we're excited to officially unveil what the studio has been working on at a later date. In the meantime, our number one priority is enhancing the experience of Assassin's Creed Unity for players. You'll note that they don't even give you the title of the game in the press release, they say the particular game in question. They also say that they will unveil what the studio's been working on at a later date. And finally, and this is my biggest issue, this isn't news, right? It's not news. It's a fucking glorified press release for a game that hasn't been revealed yet, because that's all it'll be. This is essentially doing the press release work for Ubisoft in an attempt to try and get people to hate Ubisoft for something that they haven't even fucking done yet. It's bullshit. It's unacceptable. And you know what the justification they gave for writing this shit article, where they simultaneously drive hate towards Ubisoft and praise a product that isn't even fucking out this year, that is out next year in the fall? Let me just find this for you, because this is fantastic. Stephen, this is from the author of the article, Stephen and I talked it over and ultimately decided that the news value of this story is A, there's a new Assassin's Creed game coming as soon as next fall. Given that Ubisoft are already talking about making it a yearly franchise, I hardly think that's fucking newsworthy. It's just a fucking press release for a game that you know nothing about. But well done, that's definitely fucking worth doing, isn't it? B, it's set in Victorian London. Again, what part of that is newsworthy? That's just another fucking press release. C, it's got some neat new features, like that grappling hook and train-based fighting. What the fuck kind of justification is that? That's not justification for anything. What they've done is they've taken a 7-minute leaked video, they refuse to show you the entire video and say that no one but them and Ubisoft have seen it. Then they describe to you what's in the video, while simultaneously making it as flowery and fucking overly done as possible, calling it impressive and gorgeous, and saying how it looks amazing with these new features. Oh my god, look at this. Why do it now? Easy. Clickbait, hate, more views, more people to join in, to jump on the article, think that Ubisoft are a bunch of shitters for doing this, when actually they've done nothing of the sort. It's fucking typical Kotaku, and it needs to stop because it's just crap. It's crap reporting, it's crap writing, and it's crap that no one needs to know about, and that frankly, the people working on this game don't deserve, because they're going to get hate for this, and what have they done? Exactly, to deserve it. Worked on a game for the past couple of years that no one was supposed to see until next year. Oh shit, jump on the fucking hate bandwagon for those guys. Fuck Ubisoft Quebec for working on Assassin's Creed when Unity's broken, even though they had nothing to do with it. What a shit article by a fucking shit website. Get lost, Kotaku. You fucking stink.